18 years ago, a dispute arose in a wealthy man's home. Who was the first to be unfaithful in love? Men or women? To know the answer to this question, one would have had to have been present at the beginning of the world of society. The man was a scientist. He resolved to settle the matter by means of an experiment, the result of which would be conclusive. He would have to interrogate Mother Nature herself. She was the only one who could answer his question. These are the facts. 4 babies, 2 girls and 2 boys, were taken to this place built especially for them. Each of them was housed apart. At this moment, they occupy a place from which they have never strayed, the world beyond which they have never seen. They have been raised and cared for by me, but they have never been allowed to see my face. They will be all the more amazed when they first see other people. Today, they will be released from their enclosure. They will meet each other for the first time. They have been taught our language. We will watch them as though we are watching the first day of the world. The first loves will begin again. Yes, men and women from that time are about to reappear before our eyes exactly as they were. It won't perhaps be the familiar story, but it will be played out by familiar characters. You will see hearts and souls as pure as Eden, purer, if that is possible. Everything is ready. The stage is set for a very curious spectacle. Come, Maitland. Here is a new place you have never seen. You can explore. It's safe.
What am I seeing? What a lot of new worlds.
It's the same world. You just don't know all of it.
What a lot of country. What a lot of house. I feel like nothing in this big space. I like it, but I'm frightened. What's this? Water that moves about the place. I've never seen any such thing in the world where I come from.
You're right. It's what we call a stream.
Stream. Clarice! There's something living in the stream. It's shaped like a person. It seemed a surprise to see me as I was to see her.
No, it's you that you see in there. Every stream can do that trick.
What, that's me there. That's my face.
Without a doubt.
But you know, that's very nice. That's a charming thing. That is. What a shame not to have seen it sooner.
It's true. You're pretty.
What do you mean, pretty? Splendid. The stream makes all my faces. I like all of them. You must have had a lot of pleasure from looking at me. I'm going to spend the rest of my life just looking at my face. I'm going to love myself in a minute.
I'll leave you to explore.
Oh, go. I won't get bored with the stream. What's that? A person like me. But don't come any closer. The person laughs. She admires me. Oh, wait! She's quite nice looking. Do you know how to speak?
The pleasure of seeing you has robbed me of words.
The person can hear me and answer me, and she does it so nicely.
I'm thrilled.
That's good.
I'm enchanted.
I like you, too.
Why then do you forbid me from coming closer?
I don't forbid you so much anymore.
I'll come closer then.
I'd like that. Oh, no, stop a minute. I'm so full of feeling.
I obey because I'm yours.
She obeys. We'll come here now, then, so that we can be all close up. Here she is! It's you! And how well made she is! Really, you are as pretty as me.
I'm dying with joy to be beside you. I give myself to you. I don't know what I'm feeling. I don't know how to say it.
I feel like that too.
I'm happy. I'm restless.
I'm sighing.
No matter how close I am to you, I still can't get enough of you.
That's how I'm feeling, but we can't see each other very well like this.
My heart wants your hands.
I'll take them. Mine gives them to you. Are you happier?
Yes, but not more peaceful.
Well, that's what's happening to me. We're the same in everything.
No, we're so different. My whole self is worth less than your eyes. They're so gentle.
And yours are... They're so alive.
You're so tiny, so delicate.
Yes, but it suits you not being like me. It's a different kind of perfection. I don't deny mine, but keep yours for me.
I won't change. I'll stay like this forever.
Tell me, where were you when I didn't know you?
In a world of my own, where I will never return since you're not there. I want to have your hands, always. I don't know how to be without them, and nor does my mouth.
And my hands don't know how to be without your mouth. Did you hear that? It's the person from my world. So you don't frighten her. Hide in the trees and I'll call for you.
Yes, but you'll leave my sight.
No, you only need to find some water. My face is in it. You'll see it there. I'm already bored with him not being here.
Emily, you seem worried. What's wrong? Your eyes are wider than normal?
It's because there's big news. You think that there are only two of us. I tell you, there are three. I found myself something that's been holding my hand just now.
Who's been holding your hand, Egley? Why didn't you call for help?
Help? From what? From the pleasure it gave me. I was delighted that it held it. I said it could. It kissed it as much as it could, and I only have to ask for it back and it'll kiss it again, just to please me and itself.
I know who it is. I think I glimpsed him when he drew back. This is something called a man. It's Azor. I know him.
It's Azor. What a pretty name. Dear Azor. Dear man.
I'm not surprised that he loves you. You were made for each other.
Exactly. We sense that ourselves. Azor! My Azor! Oh, come quickly.
It's Carice. She's my friend.
She just told me. You were made especially for me, and I was made especially for you. That's why we love each other. I'm your Egley. You are my Azor.
One is the man, the other is the woman.
My Egley. My joy, my delight, my woman.
Here, take my hands, make up for having to hide. Look, this is how he was doing it before. You see why I didn't call for help?
Children, I already told you, it's only natural you should be so charmed by one another.
There's nothing so clear.
But there is one rule to observe if you are to stay in love.
Yes, I know, it's always to be together.
On the contrary, it's that sometimes you must deprive yourselves of the joy of seeing each other.
How?
What?
Yes, it's true. Otherwise, the joy will diminish and you will become indifferent.
Indifferent? Indifferent? My Azor? What a funny thought.
Yes, what a funny thought.
Don't laugh. I'm giving you very good advice. It's only by separating myself sometimes from you that I still love you.
I love you. But when I don't see you, I don't miss you, I don't need your presence. Why? It's because you have nothing beautiful to show me. You aren't attractive, whereas Azor and I, we are attracted to one another. He is so handsome and I'm so beautiful, so exquisite to look at. We're thrilled just by looking at each other.
Just one of Egley's hands. See? Just her hand. I ache when I don't hold it, and when I do hold it, I die if I don't kiss it. And when I do kiss it, I die again.
Man is right. Everything that he says, I feel it too. It's where we are. And you speak of our pleasure, but you don't know what it's like. We don't understand it, and we're feeling it. It's infinite.
I only propose that you separate yourselves for 2 or 3 hours during the day.
Not for a minute.
That's too bad.
I'm losing patience with you, Carice. Just by seeing each other, we'll become ugly. Will we stop being attractive?
No, but you will stop feeling as though you are.
What would stop us from feeling as though we are when we are?
Egle will always be Egle.
Azor will always be Azor.
That's true, but you never know what might happen. Let's suppose, for example, that I turned into something as lovely as Azor or Egle.
What would that do to us?
Maybe once you'd had enough of seeing each other, you would both be tempted to leave the other to love me.
Tempted to leave what one loves? Is that logical? Azor and I, we love each other. That's the end of it. You can become as beautiful as you like. That would be your business. Ours is finished.
She'll never understand anything about it. You have to be us to know what it's like.
As you wish.
Who I love. It's my life.
Did you hear what he said? He called me his life. How could he leave me? He needs to live, and I do too.
Yes, my life. Look, how is it possible for someone to be so beautiful? Look at you so beautifully. Have such a beautiful mouth. Beautiful everything.
I love how he loves me.
It's true that he adores you.
That's the right word. I adore. Greece understands me. I adore you.
Adore me, yes, but let me breathe.
Such tenderness. I have to say I am enchanted by it. But there's only one way to conserve it. That is to trust me. If you have any sense, you'll take my advice. Egle, look in the jar labeled Specimen A. Give it to Azor. It will help him endure your absence.
What's this? I recognize myself. It's me again, and so much better than in the stream. It's got all of me, all of my beauty. Azor, look, it's my body.
Oh, it's Egle. It's my dear woman. There she is. Although the real thing is even better.
At least this is a reminder.
Yes, it makes you want her.
There's only one problem. When he kisses it, my copy has everything.
Well, let's solve that problem.
No, that's not what I meant. I want one to play with.
Choose. You can have his portrait or yours.
I'll take them both.
Oh, sorry. You've got to choose. I want to keep one.
Oh, well. In that case, I only have to do this to see Azor because I already have his portrait in my mind, so give me mine and I'll have both.
I'll give it to you in another form. Look in the jar labeled Specimen B. This is a mirror. Press the button to open it. I'll come back and find you later, but please, think about those little separations.
Oh, here, I can't open it. You try. She said to press there.
Right. Oh, it's just me, I think. It's my face. The stream showed it to me.
Well, let me see. No, it isn't. It's really your Egle. It's the real one. Look, come here.
Oh, yes. It is you. Wait. It's both of us. It's half one and half the other. I'd like it more if it was just you. I'm getting in the way of seeing all of you.
Oh, no, I like seeing a bit of it in it, too. You don't spoil anything. Look, hold it.
Our faces are going to touch. Look, now they're touching.
I can really feel you. I like it.
If our mouths got closer.
Isn't a mirror an excellent invention?
A portrait's an excellent thing too.
Carice is a good person.
She only wants what's best for us. I was going to talk to you about her and the advice she gave us.
It's about those little separations, isn't it? I was thinking about those too.
Yes. Her prediction frightened me. Nothing would change on my part, but don't go getting bored of me. Even a little bit, I'd be desperate.
It's you should worry about. Don't you ever get tired of adoring me? I know how pretty I am, but your fear frightens me.
Your perfection. You're not the one who should be worried. What are you thinking?
Well, taking everything into consideration, my mind is made up. Let's make ourselves unhappy. Let's separate for 2 hours. I love your love and your adoring me more than your being here. Oh, no, that's nice too.
What, leave each other?
Go, I'll change my mind in a minute.
I don't have the nerve. Oh. Goodbye, Eglé. If we must...
Are you crying? Well, stay then if there's no danger.
But what if there is?
Go then. He's gone. I'm alone. I can't see his face anymore. And there's nothing here. Oh, except the mirror. It was a mistake to send my man away. Carice doesn't know what she's talking about. If I had just looked at myself properly, Azor wouldn't have had to go away. You can never stop loving what you see in there. There's no need for separation. Right. I'm just going to sit down here, beside the stream. At least it's another mirror. What's that? Another person.
What new thing is this?
She's looking at me, carefully, but she's not adoring me. It's not an Azor. It's even less of an Eglé. I think she's making comparisons.
I don't know what to think of this face. I don't know what it's lacking, but there's something insipid about her.
She's a species I don't like the look of.
Well, has she any conversation? Let's see. Are you a person?
Yes, of course. I'm a real person.
Well, don't you have anything to say to me?
No. Normally people want to say things to me.
But are you not charmed by me?
By you. It's me that charms people.
What? You're not pleased to see me?
Sadly, neither pleased nor displeased. What does that mean?
What a peculiar thing. You stare at me, and I allow you to. And you feel nothing. You're distracted. Get a better look at me. Here. Well, how do you find me?
Why so many questions about you? What are you? I tell you, it's me that gets looked at. It's me that gets told how I look. And still you expect me to look at you while I'm around.
Of course. The most beautiful person must wait until she is noticed and the other person is struck.
So, be struck.
Did you not hear? The most beautiful person must wait, as one said.
As one replies, she's waiting.
Well, if it isn't me, where is she? I'm adored by the other people who live in the world.
I don't know your people, but I do know that there are two who are delighted by me and who treat me as a wonder.
Well, and I know that I'm so beautiful that I'm fascinated every time I look at myself.
Why are you telling me? I'd never think that I'm not entrancing.
Entrancing? Well, it's true that you're passable, even quite pleasant, but to think that you compare to me is ridiculous, as one can clearly see.
One can clearly see, and one finds you quite ugly.
It's your jealousy that prevents you from seeing my beauty.
It's your face that prevents me.
My face? Well, that doesn't upset me because I've seen it. Go ask the water in the stream, or ask Mesrin, who adores me.
The water in the stream, which is playing a trick on you, will tell me that there is no one lovelier than me. In fact, it's already shown me. Now, I don't know what a Mesrin is, but I do know that he wouldn't even look at you if he saw me. I have an Azor who is worth 10 of him, an Azor who says that I am his life. You aren't anyone's life. And I have a mirror that proves everything the water and Azor have told me.
A mirror? You have one too. Well, what do you use yours for? To look at yourself?
I knew I wouldn't like you.
Here's a better one. Learn to recognize yourself and shut your mouth.
Cast your eyes on this one. Know your own mediocrity and the modesty appropriate in my presence.
Oh, go away! As long as you refuse to take pleasure in the sight of me, you're of no use to me. I'm not going to speak to you anymore.
Ugh. I don't even know you're there.
She's mad.
She's seeing things. What world does she come from?
What are you two doing so far apart and not speaking?
It's a new person that I met whom I've driven mad with my beauty.
What do you think of this bland thing, this absurd excuse of a person who asks me how I feel when I look at her, who wants me to take pleasure in the sight of her, who says to me, "Oh, gaze upon me. Oh, how do you find me?" and who claims to be as beautiful as me.
Oh, I didn't say that. I said more beautiful, as it's clear to see in the mirror.
Cast your eyes on this one if you dare.
And I only asked that she glance in mine, which is the more accurate.
Gently, no need to lose your temper. Make the most of your chance meeting. Let's all be together. You two make friends and enjoy both being adored. Egle by the lovely Azor, who she loves. Adine by the lovely Mesrin, who she loves. Come on, make up.
Only if she ditches her deluded opinion of herself.
Well, now I know how to make her see sense. I'll have to take her Azor from her. Not that I want him, but anything to have peace.
Right, where's this imbecile Mesrin? Bad luck for her if I meet him. Goodbye, I'm leaving. I can't bear to be near her.
My superiority is too painful.
What a vile face!
Come on, sticks and stones. Let her say what she likes.
Really? Absolutely. I feel sorry for her.
It's time for you to leave. You must come now.
I'm just coming. But wait. I can see Mesrin. I just need to say one thing to him.
You've only just left him.
I won't be a minute. Mesrin!
Oh, it's you. It's my Adine. She's come back.
I'm so happy. No, don't be happy yet. I haven't really come back. I have to leave again in a minute. Listen. Listen to what just happened to me.
Make it quick, Adine.
I am beautiful, aren't I?
Beautiful. You are so beautiful.
See? He doesn't hesitate. He says what he sees.
You're divine. Beauty itself.
Oh, yes, but you, Carice, and I, we've got it all wrong. I'm ugly.
My Adine.
Yes, she. After I left you, I met a new person from another world who, instead of being amazed by me, being transported by me as you are and as she should be, instead wanted me to be charmed by her. And when I refused, she accused me of being ugly.
You're going to make me angry.
Insisted that you would leave me if you saw her.
That was because she was upset.
But is this really a person?
Well, she said she was, and she seemed like one more or less.
And she is one.
And she'll doubtless come back. And I absolutely insist you treat her with contempt when you see her. I want you to be horrified by her.
She must be really revolting.
She's called... Wait, she's called...
Egle.
Yes, it's an Egle. And she's constructed like this. It's an angry, scowling face, which does not glow like mine.
So it's not a nice face.
No, not at all. It's an indifferent face. She has eyes. How can I put this there? Eyes that don't look lovely, they just look, really, and a mouth. Not big, not small, it's a mouth made for talking, and a square shape. Square, which would be more or less like mine if it were better made, and hands. Hands that flap around with long, thin fingers and a harsh, shrill voice. You'll spot her easily.
I can just see her.
Don't worry. I'll send her back to her world once I've really mortified her.
Really humiliated, really defeated her.
Oh, really embarrassed her. Oh, give me your hands.
Here, I only have them for you.
Come on, it's all done. Let's go.
Oh, after he's finished kissing my hand.
Leave it then, Mesrin.
Goodbye, my only love. I won't be long. Dream of vengeance.
Farewell, my heart. I am all fury. A face that doesn't glow, a square shape, a mouth that talks. Where could I find her? I see someone over there. It's a person like me. Maybe it's an Eglay. No, she's not deformed at all.
You're the same as me, aren't you?
That's what I'm thinking.
So, you're a man?
Well, that's what they told me.
They told me that too.
They told you. Do you know people?
Yes, I know all of them.
Oh, me too. Where do you come from?
From the world?
The same one as me.
Oh, I don't know. There are so many now.
Oh. It doesn't matter. I like your face. Give me your hands. We should fall in love.
All right. You make me happy. I like looking at you even though you're not pretty.
You're not either. I'm not really that bothered about you, except I think that you're a good man.
Well, exactly. I feel the same about you. You're a good friend. I'm a good friend. What do faces matter anyway?
Whatever. I'm just feeling really happy. Oh, by the way, do you eat food?
Every day.
Oh, brilliant. Let's eat food together so that we stay friends. Oh, we'll have a laugh, won't we? We'll jump, won't we? I'm already jumping around.
Me too. We'll be a pair. Maybe a three, because I'll tell my woman who has such a face. You've got to see it. She's got one that is worth twice one of ours.
No, I believe it, friend, because you are nothing, really nothing in comparison to this other face I know. You'll meet her. I'm mad about her. She has these hands, so tiny, so sweet, and she lets me kiss them a lot.
Hans, friend, my woman has heavenly ones, and don't I get to stroke them just as much as I like? I'm longing for them.
Oh, brilliant. I've just left mine, and now I must leave you to get on with some business. Stay here until I come back with my Adine. Oh, let's just jump one more time to celebrate this happy encounter. What a beautiful thing is this?
It's my woman, it's Emily.
That's angry?
I'm so happy!
Oh, this is a new friend that has appeared to us all of a sudden.
Yes, it's a friend that I made. He's called Man, and he comes from a world near here.
What a lovely time you can have in this one.
Is it lovelier than yours?
Yes, absolutely.
Well, man, you'll just have to stay here.
That's what we were saying, because he's a brilliant and good thing. I love him. Not like I love my lovely Eglay, who I adore. I don't care that much about him, but I want to spend time with him and talk about you. About your eyes, your mouth, your hands. All the things I've been longing for.
I'll take the other one then. Careful!
It's not your woman. These two hands are mine. There isn't one for you.
I know harm done. That's all you need to leave. You know how important our separation is. Ours hasn't been long enough.
What? It's been hours since I've seen you.
No, you're mistaken. It hasn't been long enough. I do know how to count. I like to accomplish what I set out to do.
But then you'll be all alone.
I can look after myself.
Don't upset her, friend.
I think you're angry at me.
Why are you being so obstinate? Didn't you say there's nothing more dangerous than us seeing each other?
But maybe it's not true.
I don't think it's a lie.
Well, I'll go then, but only to please you. I'll be back soon. Oh, come on, friend, who has business to attend to. Come with me to help me pass the time.
Yes, but...
What?
I've been walking for a really long time.
He needs to rest.
And I can make sure that the beautiful lady doesn't get bored.
Yes, he can make sure of it.
But didn't she say that she wanted to be left alone? Otherwise, I'd entertain her better than you. Let's go.
Yes. Go.
What are you dreaming about?
I'm dreaming that I'm not in a good mood.
Are you upset?
No, I'm not upset. I'm confused.
What about?
Well, you said that when you're with someone, you never know what's going to happen.
That's true.
I don't know what's going to happen to me.
What's the matter with you?
I'm angry at myself. I'm angry with Azor. I don't know what's the matter with me.
Why are you angry with yourself?
Because I planned to love Azor forever, and now I'm worried that I won't.
Is that possible?
Yes. Yes. I blame Azor. It's his behavior that started it.
I suspect you're looking for an argument.
Well, if you keep talking to me like that, I'll be angry with you too in a minute.
You're just in a bad mood. What has Azor done to you?
What has he done to me? We agree to separate, so he leaves. Then he comes back right away. In the end, your prediction will come true.
What? You'll stop loving him?
Of course. If the pleasure of seeing one another goes away if you see each other too often. Is it my fault?
You assured me that would never happen.
Oh, don't split hairs with me. What did I know? I was ignorant.
Egley, it can't be his over-eagerness to see you that has changed how you feel about him. You haven't known him long enough.
I've known him quite a long time. We've already had 3 conversations.
You still haven't said what he's actually done wrong.
Oh. Well, it's more than one thing. He does... Oh, I don't know how many things, but number 1, he tells me what I can and cannot do, and my hands are mine. I think they belong to me. Yet he tells me who can and cannot kiss them.
And who wanted to kiss them?
Just a friend he found. He's called Man.
And he's nice.
Oh, gorgeous. So much better than Azor, and he even offered to stay and keep me company. But that mad Azor wouldn't let him have either the hand or the company, snapped at him and dragged him away without even asking me what I wanted. Am I not in charge of my own life anymore? Doesn't he trust me? Is he so afraid that someone else will fall in love with me?
No, but he is afraid his friend might tempt you.
Well, all he has to do is tempt me more. I'm at ease with being loved. To be quite clear, if he had 100 friends, instead of 1, I'd want them all to love me. It's what I like. And he thinks that my beauty should be only for him, but I think it should be anyone's.
Listen, your anger at Azor has nothing to do with all that. It's because now you love his friend more than him.
Do you think so? You might be right.
Tell me, are you not ashamed at being unfaithful?
Maybe I'm blushing, but it was an accident. I'm still ignorant about these things.
That's not an excuse. You promised to love him forever.
Oh, wait. When I promised that, he was the only one. I needed him to stay the only one. I didn't count on there being a friend.
Admit it, these are not good reasons for breaking your promise.
No. I don't think they're particularly admirable. But there is one really good one. And that is the friend is so much better than Azor.
No, that's not it. It's not that he's better. is that he has the advantage of being new.
Well, that's a considerable advantage, isn't it? A new person is exciting.
Plus, this new arrival is going to fall in love with you.
Exactly. He's going to fall in love with me. I hope. Well, that's a good trait to have too.
Whereas Azor isn't going to fall in love with you.
No, because he already loves me.
What a strange reason to change your mind. I bet you're not happy about it.
I'm not happy about anything. On the one hand, the change pains me. On the other, it pleases me. I can't stop myself from feeling one or the other. They both matter. So which one is more important?
Consult your heart. You'll feel that it hates your inconstancy.
If I'm not listening, then my heart hates it. My heart wants it. It says yes, it says no. It's in two minds. All I can do is choose the most convenient.
You know what you should do? Stay away from Azor's friend. Then you'll be free from your dilemma.
Yes, but we're too late. The dilemma is coming. The friend is here.
Never mind, just try. Be brave. Don't look at him. Stay away from her.
Why?
Because I am protecting you. I must have some authority over you. I am your master.
My master? What's a master?
All right, I won't tell you. I'll ask you, and the beautiful Eglé will support my request.
Me? No, I don't. I don't support any request.
Eglé, you should leave. You still don't know if he loves you.
Oh, we don't hope that he doesn't. We'll just have to ask him why he's here. What do you want, pretty friend?
To look at you, to admire you, to call you my soul.
You see, he's talking about his soul. Do you love me?
Like someone lost.
Didn't I tell you?
Do you love me too?
I'd like not to because of Azor who's counting on me.
Mesrin, think like Eglé. Don't be unfaithful.
Mesrin. Man is called Mesrin.
Yes.
Who is Adin's friend.
Who was Adin's friend and who no longer needs her portrait.
Adin's portrait. And Adin's friend. Yet another temptation. Carice, there are too many good points. How can I resist? Mesrin, come here and see how I love you.
Oh, what a charming hand I've got.
What an unrivaled friend I've found.
Why are you leaving Adine? Has she done something wrong?
No, it's because this beautiful face here wants me to leave her.
It's because he has eyes, that's why.
I know what I'm doing, but I don't know how to stop it.
I'm making him do it. We are making each other do it.
Azor and Adine will be heartbroken.
Too bad.
Can't be helped. I don't mind if Azor misses me. My beauty deserves it. And it won't harm Adine to suffer a bit. It'll teach her not to overrate herself.
Azor's coming.
My friend, how embarrassing. He's going to get a shock.
From the look on his face, I'd say he's guessed the wrong you've done him.
Yes, he looks sad. Are you upset, Azor?
Yes, Eglé.
Very.
Really.
I can tell. How do you know that I love Mesrin?
What?
Yes, friend.
Eglé loves you. She doesn't care about me anymore.
It's true.
Oh, fantastic! Carry on! I don't care about you anymore either. Wait here, I'll be right back.
Oh, wait, what do you mean you don't care about me anymore? What's that supposed to mean?
Well, hang on, you'll see in a minute.
You want him to come back? What does it matter now that you love me?
Oh, let me explain. If I can have him, I'll love you even more. I just don't want to give anything up. Why are you laughing at me?
It's the beautiful Eglé. If you want to see what you really look like, come and see me. I have your portrait. I was given it.
Here, have yours back. It's not exactly worth keeping.
What? Mesrin, my portrait. Why does she have it?
Because I gave it to her.
Come here so I can talk to you.
Talk to him. What about me?
Oh, come here, Mesrin. What are you doing over there? Are you mad?
Who are all these people?
This experiment ends now. Have them dealt with as per the instructions.